Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, the Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host and executive producer,
Jordan.
And across from him, I have my wonderful co-host,
Omar.
Did you guys see that fucking video of that NFL player? He was on the Dolphins, bro.
Yeah.
His name is like Tua something.
Tua Tagovailoa.
He's a
I don't know.
Wait,
he's
what
a
is
QB. How is it?
Tua Tagovailoa or some shit like that.
What is he? Is he
Tagovailoa.
Samoan?
He's Hawaiian.
He's Hawaiian. Interesting.
Sheesh.
So this guy, he's a quarterback. Am I right?
Yeah, quarterback.
He's a QB. He has the ball, and he's running back. He's running backwards to like find somebody to throw it to. He gets sacked, and the guy like pretty much like he tackles him. But the way he tackles him is he like grabs him and he like drags him down, and the momentum slides this guy onto his back, and his head hits the ground really hard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And apparently, like a few days before this happened, he had also been hit really hard.
Yeah, he had like an ankle problem.
Yeah, supposedly, but I think they were saying that there's some shit that was with his head. That was
Oh,
wrong.
wow,
That
I
he
didn't
got
know that.
he got hurt from that too. Anyway, so he goes down. The second he goes down, his fingers start twitching and shit, like he's throwing up
Yeah.
gang signs. The dude looks like he's fucking like he looks like he's just
It
got
looked
knocked out
bad.
in a
It looked
UFC fight.
bad.
And that is not a good sign when your like limbs start seizing up like that, dude.
Yeah.
That's horrible, man.
That's like a heavy concussion. And yeah, like you said, bro, that something had just happened to him, and apparently like the doctors had cleared him, like whatever NFL doctors they hire and shit. He's good. Get him out. Get him
He's
out.
good to go. Get him
But
out
like
there.
I saw, I don't pay attention to any of this shit. I don't watch football or anything, but I saw a clip of like what had happened afterwards and him getting back up and shit.
Yeah.
This guy like fell back over. Like he
Yeah.
looked he looked a little beat
This
up.
poor dude,
Bro,
man.
you wanna know
Bro.
how scared I was? I saw like there's this page I follow that's like a sports page on Instagram. And so the fucking headline was Tua is okay, but he has to remove all extremities. I misread it. So I thought they were about to take his arms and his legs off.
He's good, but we're gonna.
And I was like,
move
yo.
quadriplegic, bro.
I was like, yeah, he's good, but he just won't play again.
And then apparently, like my friend was sending it to this group chat we're in. He sent like a picture from Tua's account, and it's like this really like like well typed up whatever the
Yeah.
fuck like response. I'm like, and one of my buddies
He did not
like,
type that shit.
Yeah, one of my buddies is like, bro, that was a PR team. This guy's probably breathing through a tube right now.
Bro.
Yeah, bro, that was a fucking NFL doctors, lawyers, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
This
It's fucking NFL PR just typing that shit up.
That's
bro.
fucking
So
sad, bro.
wait, what's going on with him right now? Like you don't
No
know
one
the
knows,
current
bro.
status of him?
I think he's fine. I don't know if he's like walking around or some shit, but he's okay. Like
Bro.
he can move and stuff like that.
This
Do you
guy
watch
is-
football a lot, Gio?
Huh?
Do you watch football a lot?
Not as much because this shit keeps happening, but I still watch it a little bit.
Does that shit happen like often? Like, is this like a once a season thing where it's that bad, or is it like?
This actually happened last season with another guy. The same situation where they thought like, yo, he might be like paralyzed, but
Whew.
yeah, it was like, woo. But before that, it didn't.
All right.
It didn't happen this often. Like it's 2 years now, but it didn't happen like this often.
Damn,
I don't know.
dude.
It's getting worse, bro. Every time somebody gets hit hard, I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah,
Okay,
bro.
so-
I bet that makes it too real, man. That's
Yeah.
that's too much.
Okay, so
Like,
Gio, you know more about this than me and Omar. So let's say this Tua guy, let's say he got hit,
Yeah.
like how he got hit, and let's say he didn't get back up. Let's say he got hit and he was fucked up and he was paralyzed.
Yeah.
What does the NFL pay out the rest of his contract and then like sever him? Like how does that work? He can never play another sport again.
So they would probably, because the NFL has somewhat guaranteed contracts. So a portion of it is guaranteed, but I think he's on his rookie deal. So he gets like $4 million a year. Maybe like $8 million a year.
For the rest of his contract?
Yeah, for like 2 more years, I think. Either this year and another year or some shit like
damn.
that.
So if he got fucked now, he'd be.
He would be fucked.
He'd
Like
be
he
fucked.
would be on rookie money still. And like
Yeah.
they say the money that you get in your second contract is like when you're good for life.
Yeah, because
Damn,
like
man.
the first one, you're still proving yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're determining what kind of player you're going to be. If you're going to be like an upper echelon player or like a
Yeah.
middle ground or just like a guy who's just getting by.
And this
on
year
it.
was going to be super important for him because like he had been injured a lot the first 2 seasons. So this was the year to prove himself. And he was doing good until now, and then now he's just fucking in a hospital bed.
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy. Imagine if like that happened and the guy like you said, bro, right then and there just didn't get up at all, man. Like I feel like things would change like immediately. People would not be very happy. It would make like national. It'd be a whole thing.
I feel like people that are already on the side that would be upset about that, they wouldn't change their opinion. Like they would just be like, okay, it's just football. It's still football.
Yeah.
It's a one-off thing.
It happens.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's true, but nah, dude, they're beating themselves up.
I feel like
Even if a big thing like that doesn't happen, doesn't mean they're not slowly fucking their brains up.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I think like there would be if we just say like hypothetically, if what you just said would happen if the guy fucking got fucked up and didn't get up,
Yeah.
and like he wasn't dead, but let's just say he was really fucked up. I think that for like people be posting about it on social media for like a week. There'd be all these YouTubers doing reaction videos and shit. And then after that, like 2 weeks later, people would forget about it.
Because that happened to a
the case for
guy
everything.
in college, like maybe like 15 years ago. Like he was on the kickoff team, right? And they kicked the ball off, and he ran out to hit a guy, and I think he like dipped too low, and he's fucking paralyzed, waist down.
Bro.
Not even waist down. I think he was paralyzed like in everything for a while.
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
And
God,
he just
bro.
got his
neck
arms
down.
Yeah, neck down. He was done.
Neck down,
He was
Bro,
done.
You
in
can't-
high school to play high school football.
You
He
can't
was in
even-
college. He was in
you
college.
Oh,
can't-
college football.
Can't
Same
even
thing.
use the dick, man.
Can't even use the dick, bro.
What are you
Oh.
supposed to do? You could just eat pussy.
Eric
Bro.
LeGrand.
And
yeah.
for that to happen to you so young, man, oh my God.
And you're on a football team, so you like, yo, I'm about to get bad.
Bro.
bitch.
You ain't getting
Oh
shit,
my
man.
God.
You're gonna
Nothing.
be getting fed through a tube. Is what you're gonna be getting.
Yo, that has
They
got
can
to
put
be
that pussy in a tube.
it's gotta be a sad life. All your friends are going to parties and shit.
Bro.
And you're just like, I'm healing because I can't use my arms or legs.
I
ever.
think they paid for his hospital bills, but after that, they're like, yeah, bro, it's on you.
Dude, that reminds me of that show, Friday Night Lights.
I was just gonna say Blue Mountain State.
Friday Night Lights. That show's fucking good, dude.
I never saw the show.
I
but
promise you
did
guys.
see
I
the
don't even like
movie.
football, but that show's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
The first episode, that happens to this like the star quarterback of the town. It's high school football.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's been a quarterback since he was like a little kid or whatever. He's like known throughout the town. He's a really good athlete. He's being recruited by a bunch of like top universities and shit. And even like the NFL's looking at him. Like, this guy's drawn a lot of buzz. He's like one of the number one players across the country.
Mm-hmm.
He gets sacked, I think, and he can't get up. And apparently, like, you know, they wheel him out and shit. And they figure out that he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah.
And
the
that's
whole-
the first episode?
the first episode.
Jeez.
And the whole rest of the show, he's like the main character, but there's other like characters that it plays on. You know, Game of Thrones has like multiple stories
Yeah.
that all intertwine. It's like that, but his story's pretty sad because like he starts to become very bitter that he's like, you know, he was this.
Can you blame him?
Yeah,
I can't. I'd be mad too, dude.
Bro, I'd be heated.
It's Lieutenant Dan syndrome, bro.
right when
For
you're
real.
when you're the fucking dude, and then all of a sudden you can't even move your legs, and then he's fucking he has to get used to like life in a wheelchair, and people stop visiting him and shit.
Oh, I bet he's got a girlfriend. She leaves him eventually.
Dude,
Yeah.
listen. So he has a
Oh.
girlfriend. She's hot.
Cheats on his
He has
ass.
he has a
Hot.
girlfriend. He has a hot girlfriend. All right, and she goes to visit him at first, and she's like, "I'll be with you, whatever, whatever." And then like he kind of drives her away because he's like, "I don't want to be around anybody. I want to be alone." He doesn't tell her he wants to break up. He just says, "I wants to be alone," and she bonds with his best friend who's also on the football team. His best friend loves him like a brother, but he starts to bond with this chick because they both bond over like the hurt that this guy's went through, like their friend.
Mhm.
They're both sad that their buddy, like, you know, the guy is hurt.
Please no.
We
so
should
she-
talk about it.
We should fuck about it. She fucks him.
Damn.
She fucks
In the hospital room.
Oh.
That would be insane. I don't remember. I think
man.
so. The guy lives in a trailer home, and I think she fucked him in a trailer home.
That's crazy.
Sheesh, man.
And they got like, I think they were like together for a little bit. He cheated on his girlfriend to fuck her, and then I think homeboy eventually found out, and he's like, "I don't want to speak to you ever again."
Damn,
either of you.
bro. That has got to be such a rough life if something like that happens to you.
Bro.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, how do you not end up bitter and pissed?
I don't know how, but I'm causing havoc in that wheelchair.
I just wheel around yelling at people.
Someone give
Rolling
me,
over
someone put a
people's
knife in my mouth. I'm gonna swing this shit around.
Bro, it's like the
wheel
bitch.
me into a mall. I'm gonna go
That
crazy.
reminds me of the bitch.
Put the gun in my hand.
Good if I had do it. It's just like it's shooting up.
That's like the bitch. Do you remember during COVID when the Target was getting fucking raided?
Oh yeah.
And there was
yeah,
a
the
bitch
lady.
in the wheelchair, the one that goes, that wheelchair, and she had the fucking,
Oh my
she
God.
had a
Fire
knife.
extinguisher. Oh.
She had a knife, right? And
Yeah,
then
she was
like,
fucking stabbing
she was
people
just
on the way
stabbing
out,
people.
bro.
She was a lady in a wheelchair just stabbing people.
And then they sprayed her ass with the fire extinguisher, bro.
bro, they're like 8 people just spraying the fuck out of her ass.
Bro, because imagine that. Imagine someone's at the fucking door stabbing people on the way out.
a wheelchair bitch, I'm tipping her
Yeah.
over.
Bro, all that adrenaline, you're running, you're like, what the
Crazy.
hell? And you're fucking bleeding out your side. And then they just slapped her ass and fucking
oh,
spilled her ass out.
I'd
She's getting a
fuck her
pot
up,
upside the
man.
head.
Yeah.
A good pot.
Oh, yeah, dude. You got to do something. Those things are heavy, though. So it'd be tough to push her over.
For real. And she was heavy.
She's not moving. You just got to punch her.
That was like a combined 2,000 pounds right there.
Oh,
As
I'm sure, man.
As a
She
big
was a
lady
big
on
lady.
a big old machine.
But like, imagine 3 people. You get down low. You go like to the wheel part and just flip her
Yeah.
shit over and then stomp her out.
I see people flip cop cars. You
Bro,
know what I
I've
mean?
seen-
I've
You
seen
could
that.
flip that lady.
Yeah, you can flip that lady over, bro.
You could, Gio
lady
can do it by
over.
himself.
I'll tip her the fuck over.
Yeah,
Without
bitch.
my anger in that moment, I'd tip her over.
Deadlift this lady and just pull
For
her-
black people, I'd tip her over.
I did this for black people.
Stand on top of her.
Like a cop car.
Like a she's just all smoked up from the fire extinguisher.
Why Why does she do that though?
People
Why
are
does she
crazy,
care?
man.
Why does she care? People are raiding from Target. Who gives a
Bro,
shit?
of all places, bro, I could give a
don't
shit
know.
about these corporations.
Like she's not a cop.
yeah.
What?
Who are you?
Who are you? Why do you care that much?
And on
Oh
this
my
scale,
God.
it's like it's not one person stealing. It's like, bro, just let people go.
Bro,
this
you-
Target is gonna have to recoup after this.
Your
Doesn't matter.
one self and your knife is not going to protect the store.
yeah.
We will kill you.
We will get
Like we will kill you for
Bro,
our
there's
potatoes.
a sea of people running out, and this one lady is trying to hold up the door.
My thought
I'm
is
surprised she
always-
didn't get it worse.
The thought for
She should have
real.
got beat the fuck up, and she didn't. They just sprayed her. They're being nice.
My thought is always like, what do these people think when they leave the house? Like, yeah, I'm doing something good.
Oh, she went home thinking that she was a hero.
I'm
She
sure
went
They're
home-
gonna love me for that one.
Bro, on like right wing news, they're just probably. Bro, I bet they posted her.
Oh yeah,
And she
she's
was
a
watching
hero.
that shit.
protecting law and order.
Yeah, Dolores, and she's just fucking
Dolores.
watching that shit
No, I bet
with
you
her black eye.
I bet you she pulled up. She didn't know what was going on, and then she saw what was going on. She's like, "I'm gonna defend law and order." And she fucking pulled up to like stab people and prevent them from raiding the Target.
Pulls out her little pocket knife she's always got on her.
She's like, someone needs to protect this country, and it's
Oh,
going to
man.
be me.
I could
Me
go
and
for
my
a good-
pocket knife.
We're gonna turn this country around. Just me and you. We're gonna do this together. Start running together.
Oh my god, man!
I could go for a good raid, man.
Oh, yeah.
I could go for a good raid.
It depends, man. If there's cops around,
Nah, it's too real.
I don't want to get involved. Plus, sometimes people get violent, man.
Yeah,
Just
I
like that
wonder
fucking
what's
lady. I mean, you know.
It's like anarchy at that point. I wonder what's like
Yeah.
actually inside of the place, like a fucking Best Buy or something. If it got
Yeah.
raided.
Oh man.
my
Oh,
God,
dude, shit would get
man.
crazy. I think.
Bro, imagine you take the last good product that somebody wants, bro. You're gonna have to fight your way out of there.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to court? I was trying to steal it, and he stole it first. He stole it off me.
Stole it from me.
That guy just socked you in the face, and you got to go home without your microwave now. You got fucked up, dude.
Getting punched over a microwave that wasn't yours in the first place.
Oh, but that would probably be so exhilarating, bro. Being in there,
Just stealing shit.
yeah, I wouldn't even open the box, bro. I just put that shit up on my wall.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to steal anything. I'd want to destroy shit.
I just watch.
High key, I would just watch.
That's a great idea, bro. Like just fucking start pushing shit
Just
over.
start destroying, just stepping on TVs.
Now
and
that's
shit.
true anarchy. You know,
They be like, "What the fuck you doing? We want that
What are you
TV."
doing? We want to take that.
stepping on the 85 inch.
Nah, I'll
That's
be like,
my TV.
what does the Joker say in the movie when he fucking burns the money? I'm gonna be like that.
Oh God.
I
It's not gonna go that well for you, AB. They
I don't
gonna
remember
jump.
what he said.
They
But I
gonna
remember
be
he fucking burned the
This
money.
motherfucker burning our TVs.
Yeah.
Get him.
He's just standing over him, bro.
Like, look, we don't need the TVs. This life will set you free without materialism.
Fuck that.
Bust out one of those speakers, start preaching to people in there.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I just rewatched Fight Club recently, so I'm on my non-materialism wave. Bro.
What a crazy ass movie.
Oh,
man. I need to
I love
rewatch
that
it.
movie, bro.
What a dirty movie.
Oh, it's real dirty.
You
What
just
a
feel
dirty
gross
movie.
watching it.
It's
And that fucking house they're
grimy.
living in is so
Oh,
grimy. His
dude.
girl is grimy. They're all grimy.
The girl she's grimy as fuck. You know
Yeah.
she's married to Tim Burton?
Yeah. And that makes sense.
Yeah. They're
That makes
grimy
perfect
together.
sense. This grimy, like frizzy-haired lady, like of course she's married. to
Frizzy
Tim Burton.
haired lady.
Bro, she looks like I don't know. What
She's
she
like
looks
a homeless person.
She's homeless.
It was
She's
like
like a
they found
homeless
her-
doll, dude.
Bro, it looks like they found her off the street and they're like, "Do you want to be in this movie with Brad Pitt?" She's like, "Okay,
Yeah, Tim Burton just found her in his limo. It's like, you're perfect. Come
this
into the
is my
car.
dream woman."
Wait, who directed? Tim Burton directed that movie?
No,
Oh, I'm about to say, like, what the
David
fuck?
Fincher.
But she's into, I think the Alice in Wonderland thing. I think she's like one
Yeah.
of the, she's the main villain.
Oh,
and he
I know
directed
who you're
that,
talking
think.
about. I know who you're talking
She's
about.
been in a couple of his things and like
She's been-
voiced a few things.
She's been in a lot of movies.
Tim Burton goes hard, man. Where are those movies? I miss those.
I don't know if he makes. I don't know what he's made in the last few years.
Yeah, I
Nothing
could go
good.
for a good like spooky kitty kind of, like that Paranorman movie was the last movie that came out that was like that.
Original movies are not a thing anymore, man.
No, they're not.
They're
dude.
not-
They are.
Rarely.
And I
bro.
just saw one that was pretty good.
Which
Was it
one?
Barbarian?
And it was called "Don't Worry, Darling."
The fucking
The Olivia
movie-
Wilde
Yeah.
one?
Olivia Wilde.
That
bitch-ass
movie was good, bro.
It was actually
Was it
good?
really?
It was good.
All right, give us a rundown of what it's about.
Damn, how do I do this without
Synopsis.
spoiling the movie?
No spoilers.
It takes a turn like quickly.
It takes it not
no
quickly.
no turns. This guy's asking
All right,
for
all right,
spoilers.
cool.
No spoilers. Just synopsis.
The basically synopsis
High level.
is Florence Pugh and
She's hot.
She's hot. Harry Styles. They go to like this little
He's hot.
project
He's
area. They were kissing in the movie, and I felt uncomfortable.
His femboy ass. Go on.
But they go to like this little project thing, and they have to live on the land. And she just starts noticing that shit gets weird, and it's I can't really explain
Well,
it
no,
without
that
diving
sounds,
in.
That sounds interesting.
What's
It's
the
pretty good.
project? Like what are they signing up for?
So the men are working on a project for this one guy who was played by Chris Pine, and
Also hot.
so it's a
Real
high
hot.
movie. Nick Kroll is in the movie.
Not hot.
Not hot, but funny.
Funny.
My flavor.
Yeah. Well, he's not. He's big schnoz. big schnoz on him.
I say
Very
this as a
funny,
guy.
though.
I say this as a guy with a big schnoz. He has a very big schnoz.
Yeah, I've also got a big schnoz.
Who else is in the movie? It's just really good. I can't really explain it without spoiling it.
Okay.
Like
okay.
it's just very, but it was very good to me. I like it.
I watched the trailer. I kind of see where it's going, but maybe not.
You will be surprised.
Because I want to say something, but Amy, you don't know a thing about.
I just
trailer,
know. I just
right?
know there's a lot of drama with the movie.
I know there's
That
something about
behind the making
food,
of the
right?
movie.
There's something about food.
No.
No, so I'm way off.
Are you thinking about the movie
I'm thinking
Menu?
of- yes, I am.
I
want to
see that. It has. So the
I don't
movie,
know what. Don't worry,
They're
Darling, is
making
about
two
at
of the
all.
same movies. It's the Menu and then the Invitation.
Yeah, come out to this
What's-
place and
what's
we're gonna
The
do a
Invitation?
fancy thing.
The Menu is the one with Ray Fiennes, right?
Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy and Nicholas Hoult.
So the Invitation is almost the same thing, where it's just like it's a big ass party, but I think it's like a different take on it. But they're pretty similar in movies.
I would like to see that.
I do want to see the Menu though. That does look good.
It does.
Yeah, it does look pretty.
I
good.
saw this reviewer I watch on YouTube. He gets to see because he goes to movie festivals and shit, so he got to see it early. He said it was super good. He said it was funny. Like not as funny. Like you wouldn't. It's a movie you wouldn't expect to be funny, but he said it was hilarious.
Okay, that's good.
Y'all see all that shit about that "Don't Worry, Darling" shit? Y'all think he spit on him?
So apparently,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Wait,
but
so-
it sure looks like it.
So explain it. Apparently, what happened? Someone who spit on who?
All right, so I don't know. I know this, but I do. So that Olivia Wilde girl was dating Shia LaBeouf, and Shia LaBeouf shot and hit some women. so he got kicked off the movie.
He ain't shooting no women. Chill out, my boy Shia.
He
bro.
shot some dogs, hit some ladies.
He shot some women dogs.
You know, smoked a
All
little
right,
weed.
shot the dogs. We don't know if that's true.
No,
hit
but-
the ladies. That is true.
Yeah, no. I like Shia.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
shout out to Shia. But she was dating Shia LaBeouf. The whole thing happened, right? The whole shit happened. So Florence Pugh didn't like working with him. So she got him kicked off or something like that.
And it was the right decision because he would have not been good in this movie.
No, it just wasn't his
It
type
was
of.
not for him.
Yeah,
Harry Styles is okay.
it has to be fancy, right? It seems like a
Shia would have
fancy-
been too.
Shia's intense, bro. He's
too- yeah,
manly,
too
manly and
What's
intense.
going
bro.
on, man?
Yeah, he would have been too intense. Harry
bro.
was good. He was skinny enough to.
He would
make
have
me
had
feel
a neck
comfortable.
beard in that hoe if he was in
Yeah,
there.
he would have freaked me out.
And so she's dating Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, she gets pissed. They kick Shia LaBeouf off, and she starts telling her like, "Oh, I did it for you," blah blah blah. And then I think like emails leak or something like that, where she was like begging Shia LaBeouf to come back onto the movie. So then that created beef between them. And Olivia Wilde is the director. Florence Pugh is the main actress or whatever. And
Olivia Wilde is in the movie too.
oh, she's in the movie. Is she a main character?
Yeah, she's a main character.
There's a lot of main characters in that bitch. What's going on? And so apparently Florence Pugh didn't she didn't promote it at all at any of the conferences. Like what I saw was like the red carpet shit, and like she would avoid eye contact with her, like wouldn't even look at her. They all
Yeah.
look so uncomfortable and pissed at each other. And there's a part where Chris Pine's sitting down and Harry Styles comes up and he's holding his little fucking suit jacket, and he comes up to him and he leans over and he goes, and, he
And
fucking-
something flies on the Chris Pine.
It looks like something flies onto Chris Pine, and
looks like
Chris Pine looks down on his lap. All right, he makes a little smile like, "Ah, you little fucking bitch."
Yeah.
And then fucking he moves his jaw around a little bit, and then they sit down next to each other.
Yeah.
Dude, if Harry Styles spits on me, I'm beating the shit out
Yeah,
of
you
this
could beat him.
fanboy ass, bro. Don't be.
But
that's
I will
insane.
say-
At a red carpet thing though, can you? You just pull over and
This is the best place to do it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
watch for Will Smith. Yeah, look at all the
Yeah,
success he
no
got.
one's gonna do. Plus, he's white.
mean-
no one's gonna do anything.
I will say in regards to the movie, it does with the ending of the movie, I'm perfectly fine with all the drama. Because it makes the ending of the movie even better.
Oh,
The
they
movie
all
got
end up
good
hating
reviews.
each other?
It's a good movie, bro.
All right, now you
It's
sold
a good
me.
movie. It's
You
a good
sold
movie.
me.
a little bit. I
I'm
might
planting
watch
my flag. I'm gonna say it's a good movie. I liked
Your
it.
flag.
That's
It's
fucking-
technically very good. Now the script,
Oh, what are we talking about? Cinematography here?
no, it's a
You talking
well shot movie. It's
Okay.
really good. It's a really well shot movie. They just tried to do some things that don't make sense.
There's
but
a few good movies. I need to watch that Barbarian movie.
Yeah.
Well, now I need to watch this movie.
I want to
That-
watch Pearl.
I want to watch Smile. Me too.
Oh, I heard
You seen
Pearl's
that
really
clip?
good.
She's like, oh, you breaking up me if I didn't do that then.
Oh no, I saw her fucking a scarecrow in the middle of a field.
I heard that's a continuation
course.
of. It's like a series of movies.
Yeah, it's like the first one is X.
This is like the second or third one or
What are we
something.
going to do
like
the next
that.
one on? The husband?
I have no idea.
I've
didn't
never
even
seen the
X.
first one. So I
Bro,
don't
you should
know.
watch X.
I heard it was good.
Did I tell y'all about what happened with X?
I think we talked about it on here.
Bro, sometimes I think back at that. That is the hardest I've laughed in a span of an hour and a half.
Was
in
it a good laugh or
while.
was it like a bad laugh?
It was a good laugh, but there were parts where it was like cheesy. Like there's a part where it's like the old lady, she's like the bad guy in it, and there's young people on her property. They're like renting out an area and they're making a sex tape. That's the plot of the movie. And so there's a part where the main actress, the porn star lady, and the old lady, there's like a split screen thing, and they're playing Landslide, and it's like a metal, it's like a, I guess like a comparison of the like this lady's growing old and like she's becoming so unhappy and like she knows it. She's looking in the mirror, and then the other girl's like having so much fun. But you have to see it, bro. And Landslide, fucking Landslide by Fleetwood Mac is playing in the background, and it is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
God!
But for the most part, no, it was a good movie. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, I've heard
And there's
that from
some
a few
creepy
people.
bits and like really good shots in it.
Speaking of creepy movies, recently I watched or rewatched because my girlfriend picked it. American Psycho.
I thought you were about to say American Pie, and I was like, bro, I did the same thing.
American Pie's hilarious.
What a banger!
I,
Nutting on his parents.
I
or
still
whatever.
love that movie.
I watched
crazy
all
movie.
4 movies this past week.
Bro,
Okay, it gets bad after the first one.
It was hilarious.
But
They're
the
too
first
nuts.
one is so good, bro.
Wait, which American Psycho did you watch? The first one?
Just
or
the first
new
American
one?
Psycho.
God forbid
But
the
going
cleanest
back to
one.
American Pie, I love that movie.
American Pie was crazy.
That's the movie where the guy he's jerking off and his parents walk in, he nuts on him, right?
multiple. No.
That's
Don't say multiple times.
He's jerking off multiple times in the movie, and they walk in on him.
In the first movie, he's fucking a pie, and then his dad finds
And his
finds
dad
him,
walks in on him,
and
fucking
then
a pie.
then it cuts to a scene of them at the kitchen table, and then he has the pie, and he's just like, well,
and the
and
pie
then-
is in crumbles.
the pie is just ruined.
Now hold on, that might be a good food to fuck.
It was a warm apple pie.
Warm pie. He just dug a fucking hole and just
Yeah.
That seems. I thought it would have been a cream pie or something. But
No.
if it's an apple
No,
pie, a
That's-
warm apple
you're
pie.
gonna get like, kind of infection in your dick with a cream
What's,
pie. That'd
what's
be
the
crazy.
top 3 foods you're fucking?
Top 3 foods
You can
I'm
never
fucking.
fuck another woman ever. You're only allowed to fuck food.
I'm getting a cantaloupe. Listen.
You're gonna put your dick in a cantaloupe?
Shh, listen,
Of
baby.
course.
I'm getting a cantaloupe. I'm microwaving it, and then I'm scooping out like a decent portion
Okay.
of like a spherical size, and then I'm shoving my dick in there.
Fucking that fucking cantaloupe, dude.
I'm gonna throw in a watermelon.
Same thing with a pumpkin. Oh, watermelon.
Or a
Ooh,
banana?
Pumpkin.
I'm just afraid something's gonna
A
get in my
banana.
dick.
You take out the banana.
Wait, which one you fucking the banana?
No, you just take the peel and you fucking jerk the peel,
Well,
and then you
that
just
might
nut,
not be bad either.
and then you nut the peel, and then you toss it into the grass because it'll degrade.
Bro, my God, it's environment sustainable. It's
Sustainable.
It's amazing.
You're putting life into the ground.
Yeah, it's eco-friendly, dude.
Yeah.
You
Now
grow
that
yourself
device
a-
covers all corners.
some
Yeah.
banana babies, bro. Little
Some
banana
banana-
babies start sprouting out of the ground. It's probably a good. I'd fuck maybe a gumbo. fuck a
too
fuck a bowl
spicy.
of gumbo. Yeah, you're right. That'd be too.
I'm not
spicy.
fucking anything spicy.
I'd fuck an Alfredo
Oh, yeah.
pasta probably.
a
Or a
pasta might go
spaghetti
crazy.
bowl. I'd fuck a spaghetti
A
bowl.
pasta might go crazy. But I
Yeah,
might get
this
too
is
hungry while
crazy.
doing that.
How did we get here?
We
were.
Oh, American
What
Pie.
was the
American
first thing?
Pie.
Oh, that's
American
right. American Pie.
Pie.
Fucking
Man,
the pie.
Man, I love that. Like the whole goal of those guys in the movies, like they're trying to lose their virginity.
Yeah.
I forgot what the plot of those movies. That's
That's
they're
the
just trying to-
plot.
The
they're just
first
having
one
parties?
is they're just trying to lose their virginity. The second one is they're just throwing parties for like the rest of them.
Yeah.
Is
But
that-
the fourth movie is insane. The first thing that you hear at the beginning of that movie is an R. Kelly song.
Damn.
Really?
And
Wait,
it was
so the
made in
fourth-
2012.
The fourth movie is what? Is that the fucking band camp or what is the fourth
No,
movie?
the fourth one. So there's like the main. This is so fucking funny. There's the main like thematic universe of American Pie, which is like the 4 movies.
Talking
and then,
like
like,
you're talking like it's Marvel.
Yeah, the fucking American Pie cinematic.
But the
universe.
Bandcamp ones are like all like the DVD ones. Like,
AMC.
Yeah, the straight. No, I know what you mean. The straight to fucking
AP, yeah,
DVD
see.
ones.
yeah, the DVD ones are crazy.
those
That's
are
like
horrible.
Bandcamp,
I've seen those though.
Naked Mile.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
get too crazy. Like they're just not good. At
They're
that point.
they're corny as
It's
shit.
just
I like
soft
Naked
porn.
Mile. I like
Yeah,
you.
it's
I'm
honestly
tripping.
just
It's just
almost
soft
pretty
porn.
much soft
Yeah.
porn.
But the American Pie movies that they put in theaters are like they're just trying to fuck some. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
They're just trying to.
And there's like
some.
an American Wedding or some shit.
American Wedding, American Reunion, bro. I'm telling you, I'm fresh off of this shit. I could tell you what happened in every movie.
Damn,
What's the most?
bro.
What's the last one that came out?
American Reunion.
What's the best one in your opinion?
It has to be the first one. Come
It's the
on,
first
bro.
one. It's the first one.
just-
The first
it's
one's
just-
iconic, bro.
It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Like all the characters, fucking.
And
I
they're
don't remember
kids.
any of this shit.
Everybody,
to be
bro.
honest.
And they're young because it gets creepier the older they get.
Yeah, it does.
Like they get older and they're trying to fuck like high schoolers. And it's like, bro, what are y'all doing?
Really? Like what are
Yes.
they like 25 in the movie?
No, they're like 40s
Oh.
with kids.
by the end of the movies,
And they're
yeah.
still trying to fuck high school girls?
Bro, the
Or
girl,
college girl? Oh,
this
it's bad
the
either
main
way.
guy in the movies, right? He's like 40 something. The girl next door, he used to babysit her, and she's trying to lose her virginity to him. And he's like, I can't do it. I have a wife, but he's not being like, no,
They fuck in that movie.
they don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. They knew they couldn't push it that far.
They didn't,
Bro, back
But
in
she's
the day,
like grabbing her boobs and shit.
yo,
It's
you
weird.
can get away with a lot. You can get away
This
with
was
a
10
lot
years
back
ago,
in the day.
Omar.
I know, but like the early 2000s to like 2000, like fucking probably around then, like 12, you can get away with a lot, dude.
Oh, yeah.
If you made American Pie now, people would be kind of mad.
High-key, the first one, there's really nothing wrong. Nah, there's some stuff wrong
Bro,
with it.
the whole goal of the movie is they're trying to lose their virginity.
Yeah,
they're
it's gotta be
objectifying.
misogynistic.
They're objectifying women. It's misogynistic. I don't
probably
think
making
that.
up
I
to
think it's
be-
awesome. But there's people who think
I think it's
that.
awesome and accurate.
I think it's awesome and accurate.
But they're not doing anything
But, you
harmful.
know.
yeah.
They're not doing like Stifler's the only one that you can't do.
No, I agree. It's not harmful, but like the ideas to the audience nowadays would be offensive or controversial.
I don't think so.
Because they've got
I
to make
think
the
so,
women
man.
out to be like ditzy, right?
No, they didn't. Their women are like, bro, y'all are weird.
So they you know they work on it. They fought for that puss.
Yes. To
They
some
put in
degree,
they
yes.
put in the work. They didn't just like it wasn't
One,
just like
one
some
girl
dumb
just gave
drunk
it
girl.
up. One girl was like, yeah, I'm just trying to fuck.
My favorite
Man,
is the
champ.
foreigner bitch.
Yeah, that was
The one who
crazy.
was like she was like on a video camera and she was playing with
that
herself.
scene they cannot do nowadays. That's
That
different.
scene was wild.
Because the girl changes in his room, right? And like one of the guys is like, you should set up a webcam to like stream it live, like live stream her
We
changing,
definitely can't do that,
bro. And then,
without her knowing.
bro, the whole school gets the link and they're all watching this girl butt ass naked.
Bro, that's a felony in today's day and age.
I know,
Boy, you're
man.
going to jail for a while.
But they made up for it by making him nut on himself like multiple times in the thing.
Yeah, and then he goes into the room, and as soon as like he's like in the bed with her, he like lays down and she touches his chest, and then he just nuts.
He just
Oh, that's that scary movie bit where they do that and she shoots her up into the ceiling.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what they're making.
But
fun of?
how can that happen to a dude? A girl just touches your chest,
No.
and you just
I've never
you just
understood
fucking
that.
nut?
People like
Yeah.
2 strokes and like it's like that's like
Oh, I can understand that when I
dude,
lost my shit.
strokes.
Hell yeah.
I understand,
But
But
she
you're in there?
touched
just
him.
straight, just a touch on the chest. Not even. There's no nipple.
Yeah, literally.
She's not touching his nipple. She just touched his chest, and he just
Bro, no
Ooh.
hand was touching his penis.
nothing.
I could not. It doesn't matter how long you sat me down and let me think about things and let me watch porn. I
Yeah.
couldn't just nut without not touching myself.
That's crazy.
This was before there was internet porn, though.
But he was watching VHS porn and shit like that.
That's
different
true. He
life.
was.
And looking at magazines. So he was beating his dick already.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got that much mental strength.
He was beating his dick and he was fucking pies. So
he was getting anything he could.
he was already getting. He was getting in
You
the
know what?
game, bro.
With that resume, he for sure can nut without touching himself.
Yeah, for real. That's
Like-
a fucking. That's one of those crazy people that's like fucking their pillows. Or,
Like, come on, have some
you
stamina,
know?
bro.
This guy did it all. This guy did it all growing up, bro. Fucking nutting on everything.
Oh my god.
Crazy ass movies, man. Van Wilder, all those like crazy ass movies.
Those
back
party
in the day.
movies?
Yeah, those party ass movies. They don't make them now.
They don't make those. You know what?
Project
There-
X was the last one, probably.
There's a movie coming out. Did you guys see the movie Bros? The trailer for the movie
Yeah,
Bros?
bro,
That shit look gay as hell.
I listened to Conan. man.
Literally gay.
Fucking Billy Eichner was on there.
Yeah.
The motherfucker is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's funny, man.
And Billy
He's
on the Street, I've seen before,
funny.
and he's fucking funny on there too. But I've never heard him be normal, like not Billy on the Street. He's fucking funny.
He's funny in
he's
everything
hilarious,
I've
man.
ever
Yeah.
seen him in.
He is really, really funny.
Parks and Rec, he's like my favorite character.
I didn't.
I forgot he was in there. He had hella attitude.
I didn't- I don't know
Hella
what the hell
attitude.
happened
Every
to
time
that.
he pops up, it's a laugh, bro.
Who is he in the show?
He's just some guy. I forgot what he does, but he just like pops in the office every once in a while.
My boy Chris Pratt is in that. Now he's hated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what
Mario
was he hated
shit.
for again?
Mario.
He's the. I think he was like a part of a church that is not down with the gays.
Mm.
Yeah, and it came out, and he was like, "I'm not though," but people are like, "Yeah, you are."
Yeah, it was just crazy.
No, but he probably is. I think he was wearing like a T-shirt or something. Like
Yeah.
that.
Anti-gay T-shirts.
And then he said
God
something-
hates gays on the shirt, bro. Now that would sell if Abbott started selling that.
Oh my God, hell yeah.
God hates guys.
Poor guy. I think he's fine with the gays. I don't think he has an issue.
I'm sure. Speaking of the gays, you guys need to check out this Jeffrey Dahmer show, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is good, man. I'm
too
telling
much,
you.
man.
It's dark though.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to watch something dark if you're gonna watch this show. But like, it really takes you into the psychology of somebody who did this shit. It's like sickening. You really have to honestly have like a good tolerance to watch this kind of shit. Like,
Yeah.
of course, it's it's a TV show, so they're not showing actual people being killed, but
But it's true stories.
it's true stories, man. You feel for like the guys who've been killed and like their families and shit. You just feel so bad for them. And the way that it was all done is just so horrific. Like he would like go to these like clubs, usually like gay clubs, or pretty much always gay clubs.
yeah.
And he would only pick up like minorities. He would never pick up like white dudes. He'd always pick up like minority dudes, like black dudes, Native American, Mexican, Asian, right? And then he would like, chat with them at the fucking gay bar, hit them up, give them spit some game and shit. And then
I heard the game was whack.
His
bet it
game was
was.
whack. He's just it's fucking little Midwestern boy.
Hey, you want to come over and
Yeah, it's exactly how he fucking sounds. Little Midwestern boy. He'd spit his whack ass game, and then he'd take them home to his apartment, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you want a drink?" And he'd fucking make them like a whiskey and coke, and then he'd put like a bunch of he'd roofie them basically, right? Roofie them to where they can't even move. So then he'd roofie them, and then while they were roofied, he would strangle them to death, and then after that, he would like fillet their flesh, and he would do experiments on them. He would like drill into their head and put hydrochloric acid in their head and shit. And he would like cut off their head and put it in his fridge. He would like dissolve their bodies in like vats of acid. He would cook them. He cooked some of them and he ate some of them.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
That shit's crazy.
Absolutely
and he got away with
horrifying.
it because when the cops would show up, he would just be like, "We're doing gay stuff.
Yeah,
We're just doing gay stuff," and the cops would just feel uncomfortable and leave.
pretty much, dude. And he was doing this all in an apartment, bro.
And his next door neighbor said it smelled like shit.
Dude, in real
But
life,
they couldn't get his ass, bro.
like in the show, they show the neighbor calling the cops, and it seems like she did it once. But apparently in real life, because he lived next to like an old black lady, this lady called the cops so many times.
Yeah, I believe it.
She called the cops a bunch of times, and they never listened to her. She said, like, "Hey, I don't know, something's going on over there. It smells. There's really loud noises. People are arguing. Like, something's going on." She kept calling. They never fucking came.
I mean, honestly, man, from a serial killer standpoint, like he made the right choices, bro. Killing minorities, gay minorities at that time, bro.
Like
Like
they didn't give a fuck.
they didn't give a fuck about them, so nobody's gonna really go looking hard for him. You know what I
That's-
mean? So like he could get away with a lot of things.
And when he
A lot
got
of people
caught,
missing.
the cops asked him, like, asked him like why he did it and shit, and he pretty much told them everything. Like, he didn't lie. He just told them. He could have lied, but he told them like everything that he did. He like just told them straight up, like, "This is why I did it. This is when I did it." Like, he just told them, right? And they asked him. I think one cop eventually asked him, "Why did you target these people?" And he said exactly what Omar said: because they don't give a shit about them. Because society at large at that time doesn't give a shit about these people.
So this guy was just trying to get any human and just start drilling in their fucking head.
Yeah, I
and eating
think
their,
so.
eating
Well,
their
like,
flesh.
what the show shows you is that he was like super lonely. He didn't have any friends, and he was a gay dude. So like he was gay, and he liked.
Oh, so
other
he was
dudes.
actually gay.
He was actually gay.
Oh, okay.
And he liked other dudes, and like apparently at one time he was able to pick up other dudes, and like he had guys who liked him who wanted to like date him and shit, right? But every time they'd get like serious or like want to come over and like do some shit, like he'd always want to drug them and then do the other shit. And I think it's because
Jesus fucking
he had
Christ, dude, what a sick motherfucker.
he was obsessed with control. Like he liked having complete control. Like even if he was able to fuck somebody, he said he didn't like them moving. Like he didn't like them like being
What?
able to be like present. So he liked them being like completely in his control, completely out of their own control. He liked drugging them and being able to do whatever he wanted to their bodies.
Bro, these are sick people. Like to think things like that.
Yeah.
To want like complete control over somebody like that for them to not move and shit. It's
I just don't get the
That's
point
crazy,
of
man.
making a show about it.
What you mean?
I just feel bad for the victims, bro. And
Yeah.
the victims even spoke out and were like, "Hey, don't
But-
watch this shit. Like,
But
don't support
even that,
it."
right? To make something entertaining, is like you have to paint him a certain way to make people watch it.
Yeah.
Because if you just make him like straight up evil, like, you know what I mean? Like
That's
it
what
wouldn't
he
be
is
an
now.
entertaining watch,
That's what it is now, but it's real. It's like, but people like that shit, which is crazy.
which is the fucking
It
problem.
But and then if you go on the other side, then you got Zac Efron as Ted Bundy, and then everyone fucking hates it, and they're like, "This guy."
I don't think they should be making movies about any of these motherfuckers.
You don't
like
think so?
realistic
Not at
movies,
all.
Do you
bro.
think- do you
it's-
think-
Not real, not like real factual based movies off
yeah,
of
Do
that.
you
about
think-
actual people?
Do you think it's
Yeah.
because it glamorizes that, or why do you think they shouldn't make movies?
I
about
think it's like
it?
it's there's no net positive about
It's
making it.
disrespectful, kind of.
Even if it's imagine walking away from him and being like, "Yo, that Jeffrey Dahmer show was really good."
Yeah.
No, man, I
That's
disagree.
crazy.
I disagree.
I
mean, no,
bro. I like being able to watch that. It's especially when the show is well made. Like if it was corny, then not fuck that. But the show is well made in terms of like the writing and the pacing and like the acting. The guy's performance is really great.
It's
for
just the
role.
way. It's just I know the way that you have to write it. Like you have to give something positive or redeeming about him.
There's
And that's why it's
there's-
like I don't
nah,
want it
there's-
even.
You haven't watched it. There's nothing
Yeah.
redeeming.
I
about
saw the
that.
first episode, bro. Yeah,
There's-
it's extremely dark.
There's no aspects
very
of the show.
creepy. Like
I'm not saying they're going to pay him in a
Low
good light. I'm saying like
xylophone
they're going to
music.
find like something. No xylophone.
it's not. There's no cheeriness to it at all. Like it ends very very dark.
Oh, then I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah, it's
very dark.
It's a very dark show, and I only
And that's
saw the
crazy
first
that they're putting
episode.
all their money behind this fucking dark ass project.
It's because people like
Well,
that.
people
shit.
like the dark
it.
shit,
Hey, listen,
man.
I must admit, it was a good show. I was falling asleep kind of
Yeah,
in the first
usually I don't-
episode, but it was a good show.
Usually I don't like shit like that or like true crime shit. I don't like shit like that. But then I watched this and I was like, I'm getting into this
because it's not a dude narrating it. It's like, and he did this and they did that. And
Yeah,
it's like, that's
corny.
fun sometimes, but to really watch, like, really care about, I don't. I'll just toss on Forensic Files or something, But, like, making it into a show, a creepy show, like, let's pretend that these weren't real people and this was all just fiction, and they're writing this show about, these names they came up with.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking show.
I'd be
that'd
fine with
compelling
that.
as
It's
hell,
a great,
man.
great show, I
It would
must
be.
admit. But I've only seen the first episode, and I could already tell it's going to be really good.
I do agree that it is somewhat disrespectful to the dead people, though. Like,
Yeah.
as you start to get into the show, like, I think the show tries to, like, paint the victims somewhat positively, but
But they end up dead. So it's like,
yeah, man. There's
you
no way to
can't,
do
yeah.
that. It's impossible.
And you're showing their final hours, bro, and
Yeah.
like
Sad,
showing what he's
man.
doing to their bodies and shit. And like imagine being one of the family members and you hear the story about how Jeffrey Dahmer fucking drilled a hole in your kid's head and your son's head.
Yeah.
And then like fucking
Bro, imagine.
how long ago was that? Like 30 years ago?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's-
Imagine 30 years later they make a goddamn hit show on Netflix or whatever it's on.
Imagine like you're
Him
one of like
doing
the
it.
family members, right? And like somebody watches the show and they're like, "Wow, like that's how your uncle died," or like that's how your cousin died. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Or imagine that's your family
Jesus.
member and someone at work doesn't know that and they're just like, "Have you
Bro.
seen Dahmer? That shit was crazy."
Have you
right?
seen Dahmer? That shit's crazy. He fucked this one deaf boy and then he fucking killed him.
That's my
crazy,
nephew,
bro.
dude. That's my fucking nephew, man. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. But people like that shit, dude.
People
And that
eat
stuff
it
is
up,
not
man.
slowing down. It's not like that was a fad. People are.
No, people are loving
I
it.
think
It's
it's-
growing,
and
like,
like-
the horror, but not horror fan, like true crime.
The true crime
lovers.
shit, I mean, I think it's growing, but I think it's always been popular in this country.
I mean, Forensic
And, like-
Files is like on season 80.
Yeah,
dude.
Forensic
Yeah.
Files, man.
Yeah.
See, Forensic Files, all the podcasts and shit, like they've been extremely popular. And
But I
like,
think it's like now it's at a point where it's branched out and it's like really multiple different shows that you can watch.
And I think they're starting to lose the boundaries. Before, like, it'd be Forensic Files and stuff, which gets pretty dark, like CSI type of shit. You know what I mean? But now they're really getting into the nitty gritty. They're
Yeah.
like showing these people murder people.
yeah,
and,
man.
because they got these streaming services, so they can throw them up on there
must
where
say-
they can get away with completely R-rated shit.
I think Netflix fucked it up when they did Making of a Murderer.
That was a
Why do you say
documentary,
that?
Yeah.
right? The fucking dude who they said was
They were
innocent,
literally
but-
talking to the dude the whole fucking show.
it was how to do murder, or whatever that show is. You know what I'm talking about?
How to
Which
get away
one?
with
How to
murder.
get away with murder.
That's a real show.
yeah. It's
But it's a jo-
like,
it's like
a
a-
cheesy CW
Oh,
type
okay,
of show.
okay.
I thought you were talking about
ABC. It was Viola Davis.
That. Hey man, shout out to ABC and ABC Family.
True.
But that's a good show. The other one. What is it?
Making a Murder.
Making a Murderer.
That's like
no,
a-
it's a documentary about this
Yeah.
guy named Stephen Avery, and the way the documentary paints it is like this guy never murdered this chick.
Yeah.
Right, and like they present a bunch of stuff that's like circumstantial, that's saying that he didn't murder this chick, and they're basically painting a light to where the police department had it in for this guy, and it's like once you do some research, you're not really not sure. You're not sure if this guy's telling the truth and the police had it in for him, or if this guy really did this shit because he has a shady past.
Yeah.
So it's like, but the way the Netflix documentary paints it is that the guy's completely innocent and that the police are shady.
Yep.
But in real life, he probably did it. Like
he
once
did
you
it.
do your research, he did it.
I
did it.
think he probably did it.
He did.
So, but they're painting it in the other direction to just stir some shit up and.
No, it's for the. I mean, it's really just how the guy like interprets it, like how the documentary. I don't even know how to say it. The guy that's making it, that's how he interprets it. Like
I
he's
see.
like-
So he was making this shit, and it just probably blew up, and they gave him a show and gave him like a, you know what I mean?
sort of, yeah.
Because I mean, is it a bad take? Is it a bad opinion? Like the way that they do it?
I don't know, man, because like they've made multiple, so I don't know where it's at now.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me
Oh.
to say how that's evolved. Like, because I'm sure the director's mind has changed or been the same or whatever. You know, like I'm not sure where he's at with it now because they've made like a second one. They've made like another series off of it or something.
They made American Vandal off of that.
What's American Vandal?
It's the one. It's like a joke documentary. It's about a guy that fucking draws dicks on cars.
Oh, Jimmy
That's
Tatro.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Tatro,
Yeah. Oh, shit out.
It was based off of that.
Man, he fucking he got a show with the something Topher. I forgot his name. Homeboy from that
Topher
70s show.
Grace. Yeah,
Topher
it's a ABC show. I want to
It
say.
doesn't look good.
ABC gay
And
as hell.
I saw some clips and it doesn't look very good at all.
And one year I heard ABC gay, and the other one I heard it's not looking good.
It's not looking good for ABC. Gay,
ABC just doesn't. Their content doesn't move the dial for me, bro. It's not intense
Yeah,
enough.
it's very like just. Eh.
I must say though, man, there is something that I miss about cable. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I was just thinking about this the other day. Like the ads when you're watching shows now. It's the same 10 ads.
Yeah.
You're not getting any different ads. Back in the day, you got cable, you got all different channels, you got all kinds of stuff. You almost like stay in the loop of the world because you see this type of shit, or like it's funny to like talk to someone about a commercial that everyone's seen. You could just flip through channels, bro. You just catch a movie like midway through. You don't have to start from the fucking beginning. Something about it was special. Like, I miss cable, dude.
More spontaneous.
Yeah, something about, like, having to choose the movie and you go through it and you're starting from the beginning. It's like, it takes it out, man.
It's too much control.
Yeah. I
That's
don't
so
like
fucking
it.
funny.
I like having an abundance of choice, though.
I was about to say, yeah.
I do, too.
Because your cable, one, you were limited, and two, the ads were too much.
I know they are.
Like, too much.
Yeah.
But then you got this not this perfect world, but, like, from a cable standpoint, if I would have told them what's going on right now, they would have been like, this is fucking amazing. But but like shit kind of sucks sometimes.
Bro, think about it. Like, if you watch a sitcom from back then, it was only like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because of all the fucking commercials.
And now you can just speed through that shit in an hour. In 3 hours, bro, you just fucking kill the season, dude.
Exactly.
It's too much, man.
In 1 hour, you can watch, 3 episodes? Versus you could only watch 2 episodes if you were watching that back with cable.
It's too optimized, man.
Increase your efficiency by 33%, man.
3 hours is 10.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, the numbers are looking good.
The numbers are good. 33% bump in efficiency? Are you kidding me?
Bro, but it's just like you flip through it and like I don't even want to choose a movie because I have so much control.
Sometimes,
I don't even know
bro,
what to do.
so you do your
put it
research,
on for me.
man.
Let me be stupid. let me choose from like one of the 30 movies that are on all these channels.
No, I do that. I do that a lot more. Like, I just randomly like pick a movie now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like.
You need to.
I hate when they put the Rotten Tomatoes rating or some shit next to it. I'm like, I don't care.
No, Netflix
Fuck
doesn't do
Rotten
that.
Tomatoes, man.
No, Peacock does that. Peacock does
yeah,
that,
I'm sure
and
they do.
Amazon has their own little rating
I
system.
could give. I
4.5
never look at
stars.
those shits. I can give a shit about what.
I want
want
to take a chance. I want to be like, damn, this movie was ass.
Yeah.
I want to be like, damn.
I'll admit though, I've seen some ass movies from trying to do that type of shit.
No,
It's
personally, I do research on every movie that I'm going to watch to
I
make sure it's
also
not
do
ass.
that.
Because I don't want to invest. Because nowadays, we all know pretty much every movie is going to be over 2 hours. We all know that. So I don't want to.
No,
Pretty
it depends.
much
Horror movies,
all of
no,
them.
and comedies, not so much.
Yeah, comedies, yeah.
But like
Everything else.
at least 70% of movies or more are all 2 hours or longer.
Yeah.
Like almost always 2 hours or longer. That's like the minimum now. I'm not going to invest that much time into a shitty movie.
No, yeah, I'm big on the
It's-
audience.
that's crazy.
Reviews. I got to check them out. And audience reviews haven't done me too wrong. But sometimes I think have I ruled out a movie because of that?
Nah, it depends.
That's true.
You know,
I think the
but
same.
horror movies, those are a great time to just throw on because if it's bad, then it's bad.
It's
you
funny.
can laugh at it, yeah. But like something like an action movie, even that you can kind of laugh at. Bad comedy movie, not good at all.
That's very tough.
That's hard to get through.
No,
but a
man.
bad action movie, you can have a little fun with that.
I watched a very bad comedy movie on Amazon, and that was not a good time.
I'll
That was
leave.
an hour and a half, and it was I got like an hour through, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'll leave like 15 minutes in, bro. If a movie pisses me off or something, I do the same shit with songs. If
Oh,
they make
man.
one bad line or like if there's like one really, really bad scene that just kills a character for me, I'm out.
Like this one movie I was watching, Blood Diamond with Leo. He plays a South African guy, and I'm just saying this: Leonardo DiCaprio cannot do accents, bro. He is the worst I've ever heard of accents. Like, leave it to the professionals.
The Django
bro.
accent wasn't that good.
No, it was
It was in and out.
yeah, in and
Yeah,
out,
it
very
kinda
mid.
was.
He's a good actor, but he cannot do accents, bro. And he was trying to do a South African accent,
What does a South African accent even sound
bro.
like?
You don't even
It's just a weird African.
South Africa, bro. South Africa, bro.
Yeah, it's like they're
Oh, it's like New
Australian.
Zealand
What are you
almost?
doing, bro?
Yeah.
What?
Come on over, bro. Let's go surf with some green white
Yeah.
sharks.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's how they kind of sound like, like Australian. Because like South Africa, their culture is a blend of a bunch of cultures.
And they're close to Australia.
Yeah,
Closer than anybody else. isn't it?
yeah. They're a blend of a bunch of different cultures because they're like a trading post for years.
I didn't even.
So
know
they have
that.
like they have Indian people, African people. They have a lot of white people. Like there's a very diverse cultural mix in South Africa.
Yeah.
now.
Now, right?
And obviously, the African people are the ones that are at the bottom, man, because all these fucking business people from other countries
Pretty much.
swooped
Yeah.
in and they're building these headquarters and all kinds of
Yeah.
all
I could not
kinds of
finish
shit.
that movie though, man. Leo's accent was that bad. I was like, bro,
Really? I heard
can't-
it was a great movie.
The movie was good, but I couldn't.
It's just the accent. You
That's
just
so
couldn't
bad
do
I
it
it.
was?
couldn't get past it, bro. I was like, it was making the performance bad. The accent was making the performance bad.
That is
honestly.
hard to do. I would not expect that from Leonardo DiCaprio. I
He's
guess
not-
I haven't seen him in enough
Come on,
things with
bro.
accents. I
It's
didn't
kinda
really
hard
watch
to
Great
stick to an
Gatsby.
accent the whole.
He's not Christian Bale, man.
Yeah, Christian Bale's amazing.
Christian Bale kills an accent.
Bro, Christian Bale
Christian Bale's
destroys
fucking
an
British,
accent.
isn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is
bro.
British.
He was
is British.
Batman.
Yeah, he was Batman. He did a great job with the American accent.
And
all his movies are in American accent.
Vice, American Vice,
Bro.
he
I haven't seen that one.
bodied
Who was he in that one?
Dick Cheney.
He played Dick Cheney.
Yeah,
Dude, Christian Bale's another level. Like, there's
Yeah.
actors and then there's people like him.
he's got some bangers. American Hustle, playing that fat dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he was
That's
so
a good one,
in
too.
that.
He loves being fat.
He,
Bro, I don't know how he can
Those
do
being
that,
fat, those
man.
being skinny. That guy.
Why do,
Bro.
how does that not fuck with their, like, their body? Like,
I have no
losing
idea.
and gaining that much weight, like, how does that not fuck you up?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I saw pictures of him, but like when you watch The Machinist, he is skinny, dude.
That movie's
Man.
dark, man.
It is hard to look at. Like
It's hard to look.
the Joker too, Joaquin Phoenix, bro. That like, what is wrong with him?
Yeah.
So, listen, I know that you care about your craft and shit like that. But come on, bro. You don't gotta get that skinny. No
Nah,
one's
man,
gonna
I
get
like-
mad.
I
If
like
you-
it, bro.
I mean, I do too. I appreciate it.
It adds
definitely
to, like,
appreciate
the
it.
depravity of the character.
If he
Yeah.
didn't die, I'd like it more.
Who?
If Heath Ledger didn't die, you said
No,
Joaquin
no, no,
Phoenix.
no.
He said
Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Heath Ledger's.
He didn't, like, lose weight for it. He was the same.
I was thinking about the
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah.
What
No,
are you
he's
talking
got-
about?
He's
Talking
got some
about the
muscles
Joker.
on him. Joaquin
Joaquin Phoenix
You don't
is
remember
Joker,
when he's
bro.
doing
Come
all
on,
this?
He's
When
got
he's doing
some-
all this in the
He
bathroom?
was the Joker. I keep forgetting he was the
Yeah.
Joker.
He was
He's got
at-
some milkers on him.
He's got some milkers.
He's got some.
He was super skinny.
He was
Jesus
very, very
fuck.
Yeah.
skinny with his little fucking beat up, bloated
And his
belly.
big ass head. His head looked huge.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And they're making another one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a musical.
It's one of those ones where it's like,
Crazy
I
ass shit.
don't need a sequel to that, but they're gonna do it either way.
It made too much money, bro.
It made too much money for them not to.
And that's crazy because they got the Batman and now they got this, and these cannot connect.
They're gonna fucking try their best.
How
bro.
are they? How are they going to?
They're
exist?
just gonna try, bro.
Bro, that's exactly what
Because
they're gonna
Marvel
do.
is kicking their back end right now.
I wonder what they're gonna do. They're gonna make him have a kid, and the kid is gonna be the new Joker in that Batman movie. Because you
How are
know
they
they're
going-
gonna connect them. They have to.
How are they going to live parallel though? There has to be some.
Nope. Yeah, because they have their own Joker in the Batman already.
Oh, they do.
do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Homeboy. Bro, that's a really good movie too.
Bro, that is. I don't. How do you even look at their movies and be like, yo, we're gonna put this. We're gonna match these together somehow.
And that's what they love to do with these superhero movies, man. They're just trying to make a shit. Bro, that success that fucking Marvel's been getting,
crazy.
superhero movies are not going anywhere, dude. That's good.
It's only going to get bigger,
It's
man.
a super popular genre, man. And they're just trying their very fucking best. Gio's right. To connect everything.
Make something out of it, bro.
Bro, just make movies. Just make shows and movies. Just leave them be sometimes.
Make as much as you can. Like,
Wouldn't it be
fucking
kind
the
of fun if
She-Hulk
they made
shit.
like all different, like they were their own movies, and
I
they
think
had
they're
their
doing
own
that
Tony
now.
Starks, and they had their own like different characters in the movies. Like it's a Hulk movie, but there's a Tony Stark in this one. Then there's an Iron Man movie, but there's a Hulk in that one.
That'll be cute.
And they're different people, and they have like, they take a different take on them. One of them's nice.
They're
one of
probably going to do that.
them- they should.
I'm not going to lie.
They're doing it with DC because DC has fucking Black Adam and fucking Shazam, and then they
Yeah.
have Batman and the Joker. They're all in
Black
different
Adam
fucking
is
shits.
The Rock, right?
He's the
He's The
Rock.
Rock.
Bro, The Rock is in everything,
Yeah.
man.
And that movie kind of looks good.
It looks fucking fire.
It looks pretty damn good. Shazam was a really good movie too, man.
I haven't seen Shazam. I heard it
Shazam was
was good.
surprisingly good. It's a little kid.
It's cute.
It is cute because it's the kid from
Kid, I hate kid actors.
Ugh.
bro.
Not, but you don't
Kids.
see him a lot.
But it's the fun
You don't
kids
see
too.
him?
The other kid that's in it, his friend is the kid from It, the gazebo kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Gazebo kid. The fuck you
He's like,
talking
it's a gazebo, mom. The little nerdy kid,
about? There's lots of nerdy
Gazebo.
kids.
the one that
Gazebo
takes all the
kid.
pills, the one that's like the hypoallergenic
Oh,
one.
the fucking the little sickly boy.
Yeah, the little sickly boy
with the fucking ugly ass mama.
with the mama. Where you
Oh my-
going, Eddie?
the mama who is fucking having her suck his titties. or
Yeah,
some
making him
shit.
think he had cancer and shit. Yeah. I don't have anything. He fucking runs out the movie.
Mom, you're a liar.
So they're like two friends in the movie, and I don't know, I forget how it happens, but it doesn't matter. It's a fucking superhero movie.
cares?
He stumbles upon a magic rock, and the rock gives him powers. So he takes the place of this person who's supposed to be one of these members of that Shazam like little crew, and so he has the powers of Shazam. So when he says Shazam, he turns into
A fucking,
like a fucking
yoked Superman.
yeah, like a yoked 6'4" adult, but he's got the mind of a kid.
Yeah.
So he's like talking like a kid, and he's friends with this other kid, and he has to like save the world from some bullshit.
That's interesting.
And it's actually pretty
like,
good.
And
I
it's pretty
like that
funny.
Yeah,
storyline.
it is very funny. It's like it's a feel good movie almost because the real problem isn't a serious problem. They don't even try to make it out to be a serious thing.
Yeah.
They're just joking about it the whole time. It's a fun feel good movie.
Yeah.
I like
Man,
it.
speaking of feeling good, recently I went on a trip with some boys and I went fishing for the first time. Guys, that shit is fun.
It is fun.
Fishing is so much fun. Have you been before?
Yeah, not a good time for me.
Well, what happened?
It's just too damn. I woke up too damn early and I was like, bro, I don't want to do this.
No, see, but yeah, that's when you got to wake up. Because we went early, but there's like times where you got to be there at like 5.
Yeah, like,
and it's like
I went at like 6 a.m.
This is too much, bro. I got to wake up at I'm setting my alarm for 4:45. What is going on? This shouldn't be right.
Did you get seasick?
No, I didn't get seasick, but it was just like I had to wake up early and we had to drive all the way there, and I was like, bro, I don't want to do this actually.
I'll admit though, the way that we went fishing, because I went with Abby, the way that we went fishing, it's like a boat, and it was maybe like 20, something like 15, 20 other people on this boat. We're all fishing. They're taking us to areas where I guess there's a lot of fish.
We are drinking.
Well, we woke up super early and we drank a bunch the night before, and we didn't eat shit. So nobody was in the mood, bro.
Yeah,
we brought a whole bunch of beers. And no one was in the mood.
We brought the biggest cooler on board. We brought a huge cooler because full of beer. We thought we were gonna get fucked up.
We just sat on that.
We didn't drink anything. We used it to sit on. It was a good idea to bring it though, because we were able to sit on it.
But they take your ass out there for 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Bro, and I got all these people with me. I just want to go out there and drink heavily and be able to just like speak loudly and then leave like in like 2. I don't want to go out there for 4 hours.
Nah, even though it was 4, I had fun, man. It was cool, like, you know, like being in a competition with friends. Like, all right, let's see who can catch the most fish.
You know why I think it was less fun for me? I got stuck at the end. I got stuck all the way at the very end.
Wait, what do you mean you got stuck? Like you got like.
So it's like a line against the side of the boat. And
Okay.
all of us are in this line. So I'm only standing next to one person. They're only to my right, and then there's nothing to my left. And everybody else was like kind of next to each other, and I'm just catching fish all fucking bored. And then where I was, it wasn't even where the bench is and like the open area is. I was like leaned up against the side of the boat, like a real pirate, bro. Like a real fisherman.
pirate.
Bro, I was like fighting the waves with my legs pressed against the side of the boat and my body pressed against the body of the boat.
Why did y'all do that to Omar?
That's hilarious.
That's how I ended up, man.
That's how he filed out. Like,
I went to
oh
go
my
pee,
God.
and I got on the boat
Yeah.
last. And
That's how it goes. I was on the
what
end for a
happened.
little bit too, but eventually I like shuffled over because one of my friends got seasick, so he decided to sit down.
Hey, man, you know who you are, bro. He's watching.
Hey, you a pussy?
Hey,
Nah,
you
just
a
kidding.
bitch.
Nah, it happened. It happens.
No,
bro.
they didn't, bro. And he told them to come scoop him like 2.5 hours in or something like that,
Bro.
because he was feeling like shit.
Dude, he said he felt like he was gonna pass out, right? And then he's telling everybody like, "I'm not feeling well. I can't even talk. Like, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out." And then one of my buddies like gets because there's like the fishing captain or whatever, and the other guy, and like the people who are running it, and they're like,
They're
"Hey,
just two
like,
bros,
honestly, they were just two bros. I don't like. They just seemed like two guys who were just fucking running the shit.
yeah, just shirtless and
Sure, they're just like, "Hey,
Oh my God.
can you guys like call somebody?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, bro." I'm not sure if they even ever called anybody. No one came.
Nobody came, bro.
My dude was sitting on the bench, holding onto a pole with his dear life for like 4 hours.
Was it one of those boats that were like rocking?
Oh yeah, they dropped the
Yeah.
anchor and the waves are moving you. You're just
Oh,
like in one
okay.
position.
Yeah,
and
man.
at that point, because we moved a few times after they said that they called, we didn't move anywhere. So I was like, these guys are not coming.
No
I
one's
was like
coming.
45 minutes in. I was like, nobody's coming over.
Oh
here.
my God, bro.
You could just see a few other people too. Like there was another dude who was just like, it was like this dude in a blue shirt. He was just standing there with some sunglasses on. And he just wasn't moving. He was like,
No,
like
yeah.
that.
No,
And I was like,
I
oh my
felt
God.
bad, bro. Because imagine like feeling like that and you're out there for fucking 4 hours.
"Oh my!"
And you can't leave.
God.
Like they won't let you go. You just have to sit on the
He's
boat
in
and wait.
There's nowhere to go, bro. You're just,
Yeah.
where you gonna
Dunya.
go?
There is no way to make it easier. There's no area of the boat you can stand in that's gonna make it easier.
Everything is rocking.
Everything is rocky. You just see him standing holding the pole like this. and there was like 3 people just and they were all facing each other.
Oh
just
my
like
God.
All the
fucking-
seasickers, bro.
And they weren't even throwing up is the shittiest part, man.
No.
They couldn't even get it out. They were just feeling it. They were
Damn,
feeling it
that's
in their
tough.
bodies and their bones.
It's probably just like I bet you it's like a combination of like nausea and like other shit.
You just
Like
want to
a
be
headache.
still. You just want to be able to stand still for 1 second.
I bet they're kissing the ground. I bet that felt
Oh,
so
God.
good, like to stand on solid ground. I'm so thankful I don't have that shit, like seasickness, because I like going out on water. I like feeling like the waves and shit. It makes me feel like Jack Sparrow, bro. I feel like I'm out on the open waters, man. It's fun.
Open ocean must, because we were like in a bay. Open ocean must be insane.
Yeah,
you're
man.
probably like,
Deep
Yeah, you're
sea
fucking
fishing on a small boat.
Nah,
you just
bro.
Holding on to this.
dude. Oh my god.
Oh my, that's great. I'd fuck with that.
But that's
seems like
that's where you
fun.
catch the coolest shit. Whenever people go deep sea, that's where they catch like tuna, marlin, swordfish. They catch awesome.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. In Mexico, my cousins went. They were telling me they were catching like barracudas and like all kinds of crazy.
What
little
the
fish.
fuck?
Cool as
Yeah, it's
fuck.
wild stuff, man.
Barracudas.
Yeah, and they went like snorkeling and shit. And apparently, one of my cousins got real close to a barracuda. And he didn't know it was right behind him. And his siblings saw it, but he didn't know until
Can
like, they were out of the
can
water.
those fuck people up?
Hell yeah, they can fuck you up.
What?
And they're aggressive too. They're mean.
Yeah.
they're like territorial and aggressive.
What do they look like?
They look like
I'm imagining them as eels, but that's
long
not how they look.
slick dicks, bro. They look like long ass.
They look like eels. I'm imagining them as eels.
Are you
for
looking
some
it up?
reason.
Yeah.
Look up how long a barracuda is. I want to say they're like a hot 4 feet long, bro. And they're like a good girth, probably like the size of this. And Finding Nemo? You know in the beginning when he gets his kids ate?
Oh,
Yeah,
ew.
That's a barracuda.
Let me see.
They look fucking stupid.
They're like eel-looking things.
Those are scary. So
Let me
those will
see.
attack people?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
look
long,
weird
slick,
as
long,
hell.
slick fish.
Nah,
Nah,
so they don't look like eels. They look like just like a long fish. Like
Bro,
a
that
long
bitch,
like a
that's
skinny,
an ugly
yeah.
bitch, bro.
that's an ugly
They
ass
are ugly.
bitch.
They're
but
scary
apparently they're
looking.
really fast and they have very sharp teeth. And they're very aggressive.
Did y'all keep any of the fish that y'all caught?
And I don't know what the fuck happened to them.
So-
Yeah, we saved a bunch.
We caught a ton. We caught a bunch of fish, right? But like, we didn't have our like license printed out. One of my
Yeah.
friends caught. It was a red drum. It was over 30 pounds. It must have been like 35, 40 pounds. It was huge.
damn.
Biggest
It was
catch of the whole ship, I think.
It was the biggest catch out of everybody in the ship. We couldn't keep it, so they gave it to some white lady. But
Oh, fuck that. No, I
Right,
would have thrown that
bro.
bitch back. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, and
I
the guy was just
know.
holding it. He was like, "Oh man," because he looked like Shaggy, no shirt, with tattoo right here,
He
like a
looked like a
bird or
stoner,
something.
bro.
Looked like a straight stoner. And he's holding. She's like, "Oh man, I feel bad, like giving it away." I'm like, "Bro, then don't,
don't give it away.
Bro, put it back in the
who's-
ocean.
What
Well,
fucking
we had already
guard's
hooked
gonna be
him.
waiting
Like,
at the dock?
The fish had already been hooked and on board for like a few minutes.
I would have caught that bitch and be like, yo, can I take this back?
Yeah, and if not, throw that bitch in the water.
Exactly.
Nobody is getting this.
Nobody's
thing.
getting this bitch. That fucking lady just ate that fucking fish off of my work.
No,
pretty
but I'm
much.
like, come on, bro. Let me keep that shit. Like, we're all on this fucking boat. You see what's going
Yeah,
on?
who gives a shit? What
we
the
only
fuck?
caught one of them.
Is the are they gonna call the cops on us or some shit?
Yeah, there's nobody waiting at that dock for us.
But no, I
Like,
get it. They can get in trouble if
I
somebody
know.
if somebody reports them and it's like they shouldn't have they didn't have their physical license. Blah 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 blah.
you just gotta
So
not-
give me the fish. That's
Give me
my
the-
fish now.
Oh, that stupid
The
bitch.
fish belongs to me.
A fucking Roseanne or something.
Roseanne.
Oh, that's a dick name.
That's what I'm calling her, Roseanne.
Roseanne.
But it was fun, dude. I fuck with the waters, man. I really wanted to go jet skiing.
Jet
that
skiing seems like it'd be
great
fun,
time,
man.
I heard it harasses your crotch.
Oh, that sounds like it probably hurt. I
Like
bet
it
riding a
angrily
horse does
harasses
that
your
too.
crotch.
It aggressively abuses your gooch.
Yeah, because you're just fucking taking it, and you're wearing swimming trunks.
Yeah, no protection.
you're dressed for having your nuts out. There's
Yes.
nothing. There's nothing in between you but that one little tiny piece of fucking swim trunk
But
cloth.
you know
That's
what?
it.
I bet it's exhilarating though.
Yeah, if you going fast and shit.
Zing, zing, zing.
And I bet being
It's on the
good
fucking
at it,
water.
and you can like ride the waves, like not feeling super choppy, and you know how to pick that bitch up and when to gun it, when not to.
Yeah.
I bet that's a lot of fun.
Oh, my, just fucking flying across the water.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, all that fucking hurricane shit, man. You guys seen the hurricane? Those videos of the
Man,
hurricane?
Florida's been getting fucked up, bro.
Florida has been getting fucked up. There's a video of a dude on a jet ski, and the winds are blowing like crazy.
That's fire.
And there's waves going, and this guy's just gunning it on a jet ski.
That seems fun though. I'm not gonna lie.
And people are fucking recording it from their flooded apartment, their flooded condo.
I saw a video of a dude he was hitting a dab
Yeah,
while
I
the
saw
hurricane
that.
was blowing, and they were playing the song "Rock You Like a Hurricane."
Yeah.
Sounds like a
and,
great time.
And he was hitting a dab, or trying to hit the fucking dab, and the hurricane was just fucking whipping him back and forth.
And it was the whitest man you ever see.
he looked white as hell.
He was outside.
He was outside, bro. The wind was blowing his shit.
Bro, white people don't give a shit. They'll go out there and they'll stand in it with the fucking windbreaker
Bro,
on and just feel it.
They're another breed in Florida, bro.
I'm about to say, I don't even think it's just white
It's
people.
Florida
In
people.
Florida, bro, they're just
They're
crazy.
another
Yeah.
breed, man.
Bro, people would walk outside of like their hotels, their condos or whatever, and the water would be almost all the way up to the second floor. And it was like up the stairs.
Bro,
She looked like a fucking
saw-
horror movie.
I saw a picture of a full-size boat on top of an SUV,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
like in the street.
Like a boat you'd have at a dock.
Like a boat you'd see at a dock, like in an ocean, like on the ocean.
oh my gosh.
Like the boat we went fishing on, like something like that big on top of an SUV.
that's somebody's car.
Like, yeah,
and
someone's
somebody's
car.
boat.
Yeah.
And somehow they ended up on top of each other.
I saw a picture of a marina, like where they have all the docks and shit. All the boats are just piled on top of each other.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
saw
my
that. And
God.
it looks crazy. Yeah, they're all falling on top of each other.
It's like a mess, man. Like, what do you do with that?
oh my gosh, bro, the money.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucked.
You better
my
have fucking boat insurance,
God.
bro, because you just lost 60 grand or
Your boat
however much your
insurance.
boat is, bro. And you know those things have insurance, but you know some of those motherfuckers don't have it.
Oh, of course.
What
Yeah,
are you
some of
gonna
them
do?
just say, yo, the boat is 60,000. That's enough.
Bro, if I don't have insurance, pop this thing up on a fucking trailer. We're taking it somewhere
Yeah, why
else.
would you leave it at the fucking marina? Just sitting there.
Some people like to have it easy access because you can just drive your car, pull up, and take the boat out.
Yeah,
Easy
but if a
access my
hurricane,
ass.
and actually, you don't even have enough time, like for a hurricane.
No, you had enough time.
If
How
a
much time
hurricane's
do you think
coming,
they had, like before that, like where they knew it was gonna be bad?
Like,
they
a
knew
week
the
or
hurricane,
two.
They knew the hurricane was coming for like a week, bro.
oh, bro, make arrangements.
Because they could spot them motherfuckers all the way out in the ocean.
But that motherfucker ran through Puerto Rico, and it was like, yeah,
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba.
Puerto Rico had another one run
Oh,
through
Puerto Rico, bro, they get it
it.
bad.
Puerto Rico
every
got
time,
fucked,
dude.
and then Cuba got fucked.
They
Nah,
got
Puerto
Florida
Rico got
people off,
fucked.
man.
Puerto Rico got fucked twice.
I'm not sure if they
last
got
year
fucked.
too,
Because
right?
it was the one that just went through.
I wouldn't doubt it though. They owe historic. I feel like people just shouldn't live there. It's
Yeah.
not meant
Yeah,
for
it's
like
kinda wild.
Not anymore, bro.
because of like all the hurricanes that pass through there. It's just a difficult place for people to live, man.
And
You're
America
always-
does not give a fuck about them.
that's
Nah,
true. They
dude.
don't, man.
When
They're
was
not
it
getting
that
any
they had-
aid or anything like that.
Nope.
Was it like 3 years ago where they had that really, really bad one, and it like completely wiped their island? They had no power for like a fucking month or something.
I believe it.
Was that
I mean,
2020?
I'm telling you, bro,
or
it
something?
happens
Forgot what it
very
was.
frequently over there because they're in a bad place in the Gulf, bro. In the
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean. They're just
And
in a
they're
bad place.
on a small, like on a poverty-stricken
Fucking-
island.
yeah.
Bro, those power lines, all this shit is not set up properly. Like this shit's gonna get knocked down every time, and the whole island goes out. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Your entire country has no power.
and you're on an island, so
Yeah.
like you can't drive to anywhere else.
Yeah, you can't.
Bro, to
You're
be in that
kinda stuck.
position must be awful for real. Because you're
Horrible.
just as a Puerto Rican person, you're just there waiting for somebody to show up with water cases.
Bad
bro.
Bunny.
You're just waiting for Bad
Waiting
Bunny.
for Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, bro.
Save the day in his glasses.
You're waiting
man.
for Bad Bunny to show up, but
What's
he's
fucked up is like they're kind
traveling
of like the barometer of how bad a hurricane will be over here.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Like,
they
oh,
are.
it's Puerto Rico, so everybody in Florida gotta go.
That's true. That's true. Because they're always the one that get it first.
Yeah, man, they get it so bad.
Oh, fuck a hurricane, dude. I hate this shit.
Yeah, that's just ass.
I hate this
It's
flooding and all that
completely
stuff.
like one of those completely uncontrollable things.
I just want to go somewhere where there's like no disasters.
I was thinking about
But
that
then
on the
those-
way here, man.
Those places are horrible. You
That's
want to
like
go to
in
the
middle of
Midwest?
the country, right?
I'm gonna drop you off in
I'll go to Portland.
Portland. Ah, man, too
Portland.
many blue hair motherfuckers out there for me, bro.
I like the blue hairs.
I can't do this
I'll
shit.
hang out with the blue hair. I'll go to a coffee shop with the blue
Nah,
hair.
man, I have to watch what I say and shit.
I'll dye my hair blue.
I'll dye my hair blue.
Watch what I say.
Okay.
Nah,
Man,
Portland's cool. Portland's cool.
we couldn't say so. Yeah.
Portland is what Austin really thinks it is.
Yeah.
That I think is
But I
true.
wonder if you meet cool folks. Or
Fuck Austin, by the
I
way.
wonder
Fuck
if you live
Austin.
there for like 2 years and you're like, man, these people, this is too much. This is too
all the
Portland.
people I've met from there have been cool though.
Yeah,
I will
they're
say
super
all the people
cool.
I've met from Portland have been really
And
cool.
everybody I met from Austin is an asshole.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Not people
They're all
like,
dicks.
because I know people that move to Austin or like
No, that's
our
different.
age.
That's
I've never met a person in Austin.
Bro, I met several people from Austin. They are not cool.
Nah.
They are not nice people.
It's like, oh,
They're very angsty. They're very angry about what's
Oh,
going on
really?
there. Yeah.
about what? What are they so pissed about over there?
Too many fucking people coming.
Oh, man, shut up, man.
I know, but hey, from
I
their,
wonder if they feel the
but
difference.
from
though,
their
for
point
real.
of view though,
I get
I'd
it.
be a little angry too.
But do they really feel it, or are they just
Bro,
saying stuff?
yes.
Oh my yes, bro. Their
Like
population
traffic?
like doubled or some shit
Bro,
like
they're
that.
raising the cost of living there now is
It's
fucked.
like it's becoming like California.
yeah.
Well, isn't it justified
Texas,
then that they're
that's-
so angsty? It's a little justified then.
Yeah, man. I'd be fucking pissed too.
And we don't care, bro. They're like, stop moving here. Like Hawaii. They're like, stop moving here. The locals can't live here anymore. Like, tourists are taking it all up. And they're like, you guys want to go to Hawaii next week? They have a really good deal on this cruise.
But
Nobody
Hawaii's
stopped.
different, man. Hawaii's like you go to visit. Like it's too expensive to live there. No one lives there now
Yeah.
except for like
No, I was reading about like a lot of remote jobs. Like people work like remote tech jobs over there. It's like becoming a big thing.
That
they,
is
they
crazy.
must
Like
make a lot of money
condos
to
and shit
move
like
there,
that.
'cause it's expensive.
They
to live
probably
in
do make a
Hawaii.
lot of
And
money.
maybe that's not their permanent residence, but they're buying places out there. You know what I mean? And I guess there's only so much like land on Hawaii where they're
I
allowed
think
to.
it's the most expensive real estate in the country is in Hawaii.
I mean, that shit's
Damn.
gorgeous.
I mean,
a fucking
that's
island.
heaven on earth, bro. Imagine you actually were able to land a place over there,
Yeah.
Is it nice weather over there?
bro.
Yeah.
It is, but they get hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes. They get it all.
Fucking volcanoes.
Yeah, volcanoes.
There's a volcano,
they
bro.
get literally everything.
That's crazy.
You
talk,
got
dude.
it, the whole thing, the whole
But-
shebang.
Man, if you think about it, they got all terrain there except snow. Like they got
everything.
jungly stuff, they got
Bro.
mountainy stuff, they got
Man,
water.
Yeah, they have everything, bro.
That's
They have
pretty
everything you
cool.
need. If you're like an outdoors person or if you're like a surfer, that's like the best life.
Oh, bro.
And I feel like the animal situation isn't that bad.
No, they don't really have any. They don't have any like crazy animals there. I mean, they might have, they have like
they did. They don't have like
deer.
snakes.
They don't have like fucking
Which is part of the
tigers
problem.
or some
but,
shit.
What do they got? Bugs? Fuck bugs.
Not really. They
Not
don't really
even
have
really,
nothing
man.
crazy.
That's kind of
it's a
nice.
beautiful
Just fish.
place.
It's got
Weather's
fish.
nice. Doesn't really get that hot.
Yeah.
Crime is low.
I mean, the thought of animals on an island is kind of funny. How'd you get there?
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah, they
That's
were
their
there.
island.
It's just bugs. No real animals living on this whole
You don't
thing.
got too much, man.
Yeah.
We didn't do a podcast from Hawaii, man. That's a good note to end on.
I would love
Oh,
to do it.
man, just chilling out on the beach. That'd be nice.
Live pod from Hawaii coming soon.
Coming soon,
All
guys.
right, bye, guys.
Later.
Bye, guys.